She says, I joined a trial team at school and won a national championship. I competed in moot court, don't know what that is, won essay competitions, and earned local, regional, and national executive board positions, she wrote. I nearly worked myself to death, literally, until an 8-day stint in a local hospital sparked the development of a new perspective, she wrote. Do you believe that? Do you believe she got to the underlying issue, recognized it, acknowledged it, addressed it? Well, she's dead. She committed suicide. So clearly she never did. So she's lying to herself here. And many people I talk to lie to themselves like that. Oh, I'm making a real change now. I've entirely changed my perspectives on things. No, you haven't. You have changed some of your superficial perspectives on things. And what are fundamental perceptions? It's the perspectives and attitudes you have about the nature of feelings and the nature of self. And most importantly, value. How does value work? Is it inherent or is it not inherent? Those are the fundamental perspectives that matter most because they inform everything else. She says, I discovered that the world's most important question, especially when asked repeatedly and answered frankly, is why? Why earn more achievements just to collect another win? Why pursue another plaque or medal or line item on my resume if it's for vanity's sake rather than out of passion? Why work so hard to capture the dreams I've been taught by society to want when I continue to only find emptiness? Why, this is me talking now, why could she only experience emptiness? Have you figured it out? It all comes down to this. So much can be drawn from what I'm about to tell you. Ready? If you live with the attitude that worth cannot be inherent, that it has to be earned, you're caught in a tough spot. Because if it has to be earned, that innately means that you yourself are worthless. Let me try to say that in a better way. Why could she only experience emptiness? Because she lived with the attitude that worth can't be inherent. It has to be earned. But if it has to be earned, that innately means that she herself is worthless. Do you see the problem with that? The catch-22 there. I'm going to say it one more time. I really would like this to sink in for most of you. If I'm experiencing emptiness, if I'm walking around feeling empty, the reason for that, the only reason for that can be that I don't believe worth can be inherent. It has to be earned. It has to come from external sources. But if my worth has to come from external sources, then necessarily what that means, and there's no other possibility, if my worth has to come from external sources, that innately means that I myself am worthless. Isn't that profound? The only way a person doesn't feel empty is when they know that their worth is inherent to them. Then you don't feel empty. Then when you make accomplishments and you have these great accolades and those sorts of things, you're enjoying the sense of accomplishment, but you're not filling yourself up. It's not a way to fill an empty void because you're already full. You understand that? Healthy people who know that their worth is inherent are walking around full all the time because they understand that if they themselves, just them as people, have worth, then human worth can't come from external things. So I'm trying to word that in the exact opposite way that we just worded it a minute or so ago. Let's try it. So first we said she feels empty because she believes worth can't be inherent. It has to be earned. But if it has to be earned, then naturally that means that she herself is worthless. Now let's try to say it another way. People are full. They don't experience emptiness when they believe that their worth is inherent to them. So it can't be earned, and it can't be taken away. Because it can't be earned and because it can't be taken away, even if you take away all of the person's accomplishments, all their money, all their looks, all the everything, and you're just left with them, what do you have? You have worth. That's the only way it works. That's the only way it works. Human value is an inherent quality to being a human. It's like that banana. The banana has value because of what it is, not because of what it's accomplished or how many people like it or not. It has value based on what it is, not on what it's done or on anything external, such as people liking it.